Hi and welcome to the Geek Legion of Doom. This is a review of the new Sony Xperia Z smartphone. So this is Sony's new phone. It's a 5-inch screen. Now one of the key features of this phone, and we'll show you this at the end, it's water resistant of up to 1 meter for up to 30 minutes. Now we're going to dunk it in some water at the end of this review because we've not genuinely tried this yet, so we'll see how good it is right at the end. But for now we'll go through some of the other features. So as well as being somewhat waterproof, it's also a shatterproof and scratch resistant glass screen. Now this takes the micro SIM, so obviously if you're going to be buying it outright, it does take the smaller SIM card. Memory wise, it's got 16 gig internal memory. It can take up to a 32 gig memory card, so you can have quite a bit of memory on there. And it's got 2 gig of RAM. Camera wise, it's quite a hefty camera. It's a 13.1 megapixel camera. And the secondary front-facing camera is a 2.2. Now, in regards to the video, it records 1080p at 30 frames per second. Now, it's obviously an Android handset, and it's running Jelly Bean currently, version 4.1.2, but at some point will be upgradable to version 4.2. Processor-wise, it's a quad-core 1.5 gigahertz Crate processor. So again, it is a bit of a beast in regards to processor. It's a 1.5 gigahertz quad-core Crate processor. And then lastly, before our water test, battery-wise, it's a non-removable 2,330 milliamp battery. So you've got a fairly good battery life on it as well. So we are now going to attempt, just before I go for the water test, just to give you a sense of size. Here's a 10p piece against it, so just give you a sense of scale in regards. So it's a fairly large phone, but it's got quite a nice feel to it. It's quite thin and sort of, good feel to it. Okay, so my colleague is now going to dunk it in water to see how it's going to work. There you go. Now comes the test. And there you have it, proofs in the pudding. Now in regards to water, I certainly wouldn't be deliberately trying to throw it in water because it's only going to be waterproof to a certain point. But obviously for any little accidents and stuff like that, obviously it seems to be working fine. Let's say it can last up to 30 minutes from up to a meter of water. So there you go. So I actually give this phone a 9, I think 9 out of 10. I think it's pretty impressive. Leave us a comment, let us know what you think. Look forward to seeing you next time.